Sure. Yeah, definitely surreal. I feel like a lot of athletes here, whether or not they're competing and going out doing drills, it's a dream to be here and an honor for sure.
What's your number one goal this week?
My number one goal is, show what I've been doing, show that I can catch the ball, show that I can, speak, show that I can show my character, and just show these teams that I'm good enough to be on their team.
Come on, Arian, 4.21. You say your goal this week is to do all that, but you know that number. I mean, you working out, are you timing yourself and seeing where you're going to be?
I mean, yeah, my coaches are timing me, but they're trying to, hide the times, make sure I don't get too big head or, I don't know my time, and I'm competing, that I'm competing against myself, and don't worry about anything else, and everything else take care of itself.
You gonna break that record?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Arian, everyone talks about your speed, but you had one of the fastest decelerations at the Senior Bowl. Talk about your ability to run routes and what that means.
I feel like that just shows that I'm not always a speed guy, that I'm a guy that can, play wide receiver, and, I can slow down, I can speed up, and I can catch the ball.
What was it like playing with Vlad at Georgia, and what would it be like to reunite with him at Chargers?
Say it one more time.
What was it like playing with Vlad, and what would it mean to you to reunite with him?
Playing with Lad, that was my boy. We lived right across from each other in the dorms growing up our freshman year. So being able to play with him again, I'll be happy, to go anywhere. But to play with him, I feel like I'll have a lot of fun, and he'll teach me a lot of like the ways of the NFL and how what to expect and stuff like that.
Do you have a favorite Lad story at all?
Say it again.
Do you have a favorite Lad story?
A favorite Lad story? Nah. I'm sure I got a lot if I can, have some time to think, but I ain't got much time.
Arian, everybody talks about the culture and athletes being different. Someone who doesn't know what that is, how would you describe it?
I feel the culture of Athens and just the program of Georgia football. I feel like it's a brotherhood. It's a family. When you come in, they're gonna bring you in with open arms. They're not gonna judge you. They're gonna, teach you. They're not gonna just, bring you in and expect you to play football. They're gonna teach you how to be a man, how to be a student of the game, a student of the classroom. And I feel like going there, being there for 5 years, has definitely changed my life and developed me into the person I am today.
Who stood out to you on both sides of the ball at the Senior Bowl?
Say it one more time.
Who stood out to you on both sides of the ball at the
On both sides of the ball, I probably say on the opposite side, playing with Jack Besh. Man, he's a dog. I kind of knew him going into the Senior Bowl, but I didn't get to know him until I played against him, and we were in the same meeting room and stuff like that. So I'll probably say Jack Besh on the offensive side. On the defensive side, I'll probably say it's a lot of good defensive players there, but I'll probably say. That's a hard question because I want to get a lot of good DBs. I'm gonna pass on that though.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Hey, are there any goals you set for yourself in the 40, being a track guy and all?
One more time.
Are there any goals you set for yourself for the 40, like with the track background and everything?
I feel like it's hard to set goals here. I don't want to say something and y'all expect that, and I'm going to go out there running and I'm not reaching expectation. But I definitely set my goal pretty high for the 40 and everything I do here. So I'm excited to compete tomorrow and looking forward to that.
Well, Arian, just so you know, we do expect you, right? I mean, that is the expectation for you.
Yes, sir.
Is it pressure? I can ask, is there pressure when you're a sprinter? I mean, is there pressure when you've got those expectations? I mean, you're supposed to be the fastest guy here. Is that hard to sleep at night, or is that something that motivates you?
I feel like I slept good last night, but I mean, pressure. It brings out the best of you. So I welcome pressure. I'm not here to duck pressure or in any way. So I'm here to compete at the highest level and show that I compete at the highest level. So I'm excited to run for sure. So.
Yeah, beyond the speed, what else have you done in training that makes you feel really excited about your athleticism and your overall development besides just running in a straight line?
Yeah, obviously I didn't just run on training speed. I train whether it's routes, whether it's me doing the drills like the 3-cone drill, slowing down, change direction, whether it's broad jump, vertical jump. I'm excited to do everything at the combine.
In terms of weight room coming into your any lifting maxes, anything exciting in there that makes you think you're even in a better spot than you've ever been?
Yeah, I mean, I've been benching, but I'm not gonna bench here. I'm gonna bench at pro day, so I'm looking forward to benching at pro day. But I've been attacking the weight room and lifting and squatting and all those sorts. So yeah.
It's obviously been a talk about ran track in high school and even in college. How important was it for you to step away from the track and focus on football, and how much did that develop your game? And how tough was that decision to make as an extra tracker?
I'm gonna start off with speaking on how tough it was. It was very tough because coming into college, I could have not played football. I could have did track straight out of high school, but I chose to go to college and graduate and play football as well. But track definitely helped me keeping my speed and training me how to be not only just fast and just a straight line speed, but it definitely I feel like it toned my speed and it taught me how to control it going back and forth to football, because my freshman sophomore year I was doing both, so I was bouncing back and forth, whether it's meetings, whether it was track practice. So I feel like doing both was fun and beneficial for me, but it was very tough letting it go.
Now he no longer has to go back to practice. Can you tell us the best hot mic story?
A hot mic story. I'll probably say my ball security. I'm a fast guy, so I'm always worried about trying to run fast with the ball. So if I fumble in practice, he's definitely gonna make me pay, whether it's me running the gasser, whether it's me doing up downs at the practice. So I'll probably say that, because you ask anybody who plays offense, if you're carrying the ball security is at a premium. So if you drop that thing or fumble, he's gonna get on you for sure.
Arian, since we call you track guys almost an insult. You had this drive to prove your toughness, special teams or blocking. Where does that drive to be a tough guy come from? Because a lot of times track guys don't have that reputation.
I probably say that drive, it comes from just all the years I've been there, honestly. Like, I've been through a lot of ups and downs at Georgia, and I've learned a lot, whether it's good or whether it's bad. So I'll probably say, people say, what's my strength of my game? And I'll probably say my mental toughness. I'm a very tough guy when it comes to mentally, whether it's me having a bad play, having a good play. I'm able to, handle it, whether it's good adversity, whether it's bad adversity. I feel like I'm able to handle it in a good way.
Coming back from the injuries, I mean, how many days a week are we talking about that you were in the training room and doing your rehab? I can't remember all of them. It seemed like there was 1 year the first 2 or 3 years, right?
I probably say I can't count on one hand how many days I was not in the training room. I was in the training room almost every day, whether it's me just taking care of my body, whether I felt good. I felt like when I felt good, that's probably the biggest day I need to go in there, because once you take a day off, it's gonna catch up to you.
What's Tate Ratledge like?
Say it again.
What's Tate Ratledge like?
Oh, Tate Ratledge, that's my boy. He's like a brother from another mother, man. I feel like he's one of those people that's gonna always make sure you're okay. Whether you come in the meeting, he could change, he can feel something's off. He gonna ask how you doing today, man. But I feel like Tate is one of those people where you can always depend on him to be there, and just one of my big supporters. I can call Tate Ratledge for anything. I'm sure you can feel the same way about me.
Obviously, you came back from injury, but what way did you improve the most as a receiver this year in 2024 from, say, 2 years before?
I'll probably say being able to sustain. Over the past years I've been there, my freshman to my junior year, I wasn't able to sustain. I had a lot of injuries where I got healthy, and then one just came back right, bit me in the behind. So I feel like I'm able to sustain, play more snaps. I feel like I'm more developed as a receiver, not just a one play guy, going deep. I feel like I can play all positions, whether it's a slot, whether it's outside. I can go block DNs if I have to. I can block linebackers. I can block safeties. I feel like I can do a lot of things on the field.
Is 10.18 your personal best in the 100?
No, that's not my personal best.
Oh, what is?
10:05 180, but 10:10 is my legal time in college. That's my fastest time.
And when you hear guys talk about Georgia, they talk about going against good on good. There are a lot of guys here who you probably went against the defense, knockout starts, Michael, a lot of those guys. Talk about going against good on good and how that's prepared you for the league.
I know you probably heard this theory, but iron sharpens iron. I feel like every day of practice, I'm never going out there I'm finna chill today. Coach not finna let that happen, and I know my teammates not gonna let that happen. So I feel like every day it's just a competitive, honestly, game. We say practice is harder than the game. We really mean that, because coach makes practice really intense and makes the game come just come natural and instinct. What you mean, ever? No order or in info right now? I'll probably say Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase, Stephon Diggs, and that's a good question. I got a lot I love all receivers. I respect everybody for their game. I'll probably say I like George. I play with him, so I'll probably say George too. Just how he's able to make plays, not just numbers and stats wise. And the last one, I'll probably say. I'll just say. I can't think of my last one. Say it again. I've met with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I think I met with them at Senior Bowl, but not here.
Who's the most physical Georgia defensive back that you went up against, one? And then who's the toughest guy, period, that you played against in your Georgia career, or that was on the team?
The most toughest defensive back would be physical. Honestly, I'll probably say Lewis Seen. Y'all probably seen that clip of him going viral when we played Florida. Lewis, that's a different type of DB, man. He gonna put his body on line. He don't care about his body. He don't care about your body. He gonna just, yeah.
And then just as far as just toughest guy, period. Heard a name a little bit late. I just want to come up with the same guy. There's one dude.
Toughest guy.
That nobody's messing with.
Nobody's messing with. Honestly, I'd probably say Chaz. Chaz Chamberlain, man, he's one of those dudes that you just don't mess with, man. He quiet. He's definitely a humble guy, and just a self person. He ain't gonna really do too much. But I probably say Chaz, man.
I presume you met with just about everybody at the Senior Bowl. Can you rattle off a few teams you met with here?
At the Senior Bowl here?
No, here, yeah.
I met with the Chargers. I met with the Lions. I met with the Colts. I met with the Ravens. I met with the Patriots. That's just a few.
Yeah.
The fastest guy on the Georgia team next year? I don't know, man. I feel like that's really up for grabs. I haven't really like honed in too much on like who they got or like, what they got going on, but you know.
The most the last 3 years. Who would have been the second fastest guy?
Who would have been the second fastest guy? Like while I was there?
Yeah.
I probably would say either in a receiver or just all over. Like I'd probably say honestly Anthony Edwards, but he don't go there no more. So yeah, I'd probably say him.
Arian, when you look at the slow start that the offense had last year, and now that you're out of school, now you can look back. What were the big reasons you think for that?
Say it one more time.
The reasons for the slow start this year, when you look back this year, now that you're out of school, what were some of the big reasons for the slow start?
I'd probably say, every individual, like takes a part in on that. Like not just one person like takes a part on that, whether it's like me, not, finishing on the catch or like, like me and my bar security. But I'd probably say everybody on the offense takes a part in that, whether it's a snap, whether it's like the quarterback, the receiver, or the running back messing up the mesh. I feel like everybody takes a part on that. So I just feel like we didn't have a good year. Like, every year we go in, expecting great things and expecting to win a national championship and SEC championship. And we did win the SEC championship, but we didn't win the national championship. So in my eyes, I feel like we did have a good year, but we still could be better.
Arian, talk about Gunner and just what fans can be excited about with him.
Say it again.
Talk about Gunner Stockton and what fans can be excited about for him.
I feel like you can trust Gunner, man. He's one of those people that's gonna come in every day, take care of his business, man. He's young and like on the field wise, he hasn't played that much and played many big games. So I feel like once he gets going, he gets comfortable with the offense and he leads those guys in the right direction. I feel like he's gonna be somebody you can depend on for sure.
I know you probably didn't get to work a lot with the games, but obviously there'll be a little competition there. What does he bring to the game?
I feel like I haven't got to see a lot from Puglisi, but I feel like I've seen a lot of talent, man. He has such great arm talent. Like he can definitely sling that thing. So I'm excited to see the QB battle for sure this year.
Arian, who would you say are your top 5 favorite receivers to watch in the game today?
My favorite receivers to watch in the game today, like even not present.
Yeah, sure.
I'll probably say Jerry Rice, Megatron. I love Megatron. My favorite of all time is Deshaun Jackson. I compare myself and try to end my game out the gym, so I play say Deshaun Jackson. That's probably all. You said top 5, right?
Sure. Yeah. Whatever you got.
I'll try to give you. I'll give you a couple more.
All right.
I love Jamar Chase too. My last one I probably would say. I love Tyreek Hill. Like that's one of those people like you can't like fathom not being or like watching. He's just so explosive. So I'll probably say him.
Appreciate it. Go Dogs.
Go Dogs. Using my speed as a route runner to create leverage defense. I probably say my ability to slow down. Like a lot of people always expect me to come off the ball fast, but I've learned to like control it and use it when I need it, and not just straight off the line. Because if I just come straight off the line, I'm running to somebody. So I'm able to like come off the line slow, and like speed up very quick. I have good acceleration as well too. So I probably say just my ability to accelerate and slow down is top notch.
How much stronger did you get? I know you said you're not going to bench here, but I'm sure you're a guy when he walked the jams. Tell us how much you increased your bench from the time you came into Georgia to the time you left.
I'll probably say when I first came to Georgia, I probably get hit 225 like once, not even. But now I probably say I can get up there a few times and I can bench 3 plates, not just one. So.
Who's the guy going back next year to Georgia that we're not talking about right now, but a year from now we'll be talking about?
Say it one more time.
Who's the guy going back to Georgia next year that we're not talking about right now, but a year from now we're all going to be talking about it?
That's a hard question, man. I would love to say a lot of guys, but I'm not going to speak on that. So I'm looking forward to watch all our guys. I'm gonna be a dog for life. I'm always hone in on those guys and root for those guys.
You take your first NFL paycheck and bet it on a freshman last year. Maybe it's the league in 3 years. Who saves his money?
A freshman. Freshman to bet on. I'm not gonna speak on that. I'm not gonna speak on that.
Who's the toughest corner you saw in the game last year?
Toughest corner I saw in the game last year? I'll probably say Trent Most from Ole Miss. He was really good. I'll probably say number 7. His last name's Barron. I played against him, and Muhammad, number 5. Both of the Texas corners were really good. I played against last year. Yeah, I'd probably say those guys just off the top of my head.
Arian.
Say it again.
What set Trey Amos apart?
What is he apart?
What set him apart?
I'll probably say his length. He's very strong. He's very lengthy. He does a good job knocking you off your routes and stuff like that, and that can make you get a clean release. So I'll probably say that. He's very physical too.
Arian, what impact, if any, did the NIL have inside the locker room as far as the culture, that sort of thing? Was there any jealousy or that kind of thing going on?
I don't really say like jealousy or it messes up the culture, but I feel like it does. Mess up college football. I was there since 2020, so I wasn't getting paid early on and getting no money, things like that. But I definitely feels like it like changes. It has changed college football and like just changed the culture of like teams and stuff like that. I definitely do believe that it should be like rules and regulations of it.
And this may be a hard follow-up question to ask, but obviously Carson is kind of up there in that regard. Does that cause you guys to look at him any differently as a quarterback and as a teammate as opposed to other guys?
You said it doesn't look any different that he's not there?
Yeah, does that make y'all look any differently at Carson because he was making so much as opposed to any other teammate?
Not really. I'm the type of person that's not gonna worry about other people. I'm gonna worry about myself. So like whether he's getting more than me, I'm sure y'all know that, but no, I don't really focus on those things. I focus on what I can control, and yeah, I'm grateful for what I got. So
you're a fast guy. I gotta ask what kind of car guy are you, right?
What kind of car guy am I?
Fast car guy or are you a luxury car guy?
Nah. I didn't have a car until my sophomore year, and I drove like a 05 Toyota for like 2 years. So I got a new car like this past year, and I had it for about a year. So I'm not a fast car guy. I'm a nice guy. Like I'm a classy person. Like I might have a fast car, but I'm driving slow. So.
All right, thanks, Arian.
Thank y'all.